everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our very exciting October unboxing, and we actually have more than I thought we would because we have 2 extra special editions for this video. They are not going to be included in the Reading All My Book Box books. We're not going to be reading these extra special editions in our Reading All Our Book Box books because one is a sequel and one is like a Christmassy read, so those are going to be separate things, but I thought it'd be really fun to unbox them in here because I'm really excited to get them. So obviously we're going to start with the book only things. We'll do the special editions first and then we'll move on to the full boxes. But for you today, we have a special edition of an Illumicrate book, a special edition of an Owlcrate book. We have the adult Fairyloot, we have the adult Owlcrate, we have the young adult Fairyloot, which is a massive box, and we have the Illumicrate. So we have so many things to unbox in this video, so I'm really excited to get started with you guys. So how about we start with the special edition of whatever this Illumicrate thing is. I know what it is. It is incredibly heavy. I'm really excited, but it also means that I actually have to continue with this series, which may be a goal in December. I was not thinking I was gonna read this book in December or the sequel readathon, but I'm starting to think that maybe I should, and I'm just really scared to. Like, it's gonna be great. I'm just really scared to. So without further ado, let's get into the very first box. The Illumicrate special edition. Oh no, there's so many wigglies. Let's see. We have Empire of the Dawn. I forgot this was, I keep wanting to call it Emperor of the Dam because I haven't read it yet, and that is the second book, but it is Empire of the Dawn. I am so excited. I am so excited to have like a fully finished set. This is actually the only thing that I really buy special edition from Illumicrate because a lot of Illumicrate stuff comes from the UK shop, which is why I did not get their edition of Good Spirits. I really wanted the Illumicrate edition of Good Spirits, but it only shipped from the UK. And you know what? I can't do that. The shipping is insane. This is the only one that I was like, oh no. Okay, I'll show you guys in a second. That's really sad, of course. It's fine. I am curious though, because it does look like the colors are a little bit different, but again, I'll show you in a second. Empire of the Dawn. This is the only thing that I bought from them that comes from the UK shop anymore because it's too expensive. It is so expensive to buy from the UK shop coming here. I can't wait till they have like everything coming from the US shop. I think that will be really nice. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm fingers crossed that it's gonna happen. So anyway, Empire of the Dawn, beautiful edition. These are the edges. They are stunning. You can see I have a little bit of an issue right there, which is really unfortunate, but otherwise it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, I can't believe it looks like this good. Okay, so that is the edition. So under the dust jacket, we just have nothing on the back, and then we have the pretty little foil stamping. Gorgeous edition as usual, and it is signed by J. Kristoff, which is really nice. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is my edition of Empire of the Dawn. Hopefully I will read Empire of the Damned next month, maybe. Also, I'm still practicing using my back camera, so if anything is blurry or anything, I'll try to reshoot stuff, but it may look a little weird still, but we're trying. And if you ever see my eyes like go this way and they're weird, it's because I have a mirror behind me and I'm checking to make sure things are in focus and I'm in focus. That's just something that comes with practice that I'll figure out eventually. And I also like don't know where to look on the thing. Like, I'm trying to look at the camera, but sometimes my eyes will shift to the center. So it's just a bunch of work in progress things. So this is the very first unboxing that I'm doing with the whole back camera thing. Hopefully that means I'll get clearer pictures of stuff. Next up, we have an Owlcrate special edition. And this one I originally wasn't going to get, but then I saw the reverse dust jacket. I don't love the main cover, which in pictures, I haven't seen it actually in person, but in pictures I don't love the main cover, so I wasn't gonna get it. But then the reverse dust jacket, absolutely loved it. So I'm really excited to see if it looks as good as I thought it did in pictures. We have the special edition of Good Spirits. This is beautiful. It actually does look a little bit better in person. It's got this really beautiful like pine green kind of color. I actually love this bind. I think it is so adorable. Again, I'm really loving these colors. And then we also have the sprayed edges, which are stunning. I'm very excited about them. They look really good. The top and then the bottom. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Under the dust jacket was the purpose of this. So here is under the dust jacket. I think it looks so cute. It's so adorable. I just love the artwork. I think it looks so good. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I feel like, again, I'm trying to be good about showing stuff. That is the dust jacket. And then underneath we have some really pretty foiling. And then, wow, it's like totally foiled. Like everything is very, very foiled. And then we also have some artwork on the inside, which is gorgeous as well. I really like that. And then I think it's signed. Yep, we have a signed page. And then we have back, which is different artwork. It just feels very Hallmark Channel, which I do love a Hallmark movie. As of right now, I do intend to flip the dust jacket around because I do love the reversible dust jacket, but we'll see as I read it. I could change my mind. Those were our 2 extra special editions, and we are moving on to the adult Fairyloot. I remember what this is, and I'm actually kind of nervous about it because it is more on the historical fiction side of things. We have October 2025, Deal with the Devil, but it's by a favorite author, so I'm just like I'm so nervous about this one. And this is actually our book club pick for November, so I will be reading this rather soon. So here is the book. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Like I can't. This is so much prettier than at least the US edition. I don't know what the UK, wait, I'm trying to think if it's the UK edition or the Waterstones edition. That one's really, really pretty, but yeah, for me, this one wins. This one is the best edition out of all of them. I cannot believe how gorgeous this book is. So we have the cover, and then we have a gorgeous spine, and then I love the edges. Look at those edges. Ugh, I love everything about this. I will say, ooh, okay, hold a minute. It's very, ooh, okay. It's a little blurry. Like, that is not the camera. The design is actually a little bit blurry, which is a little disappointing. I would have thought dang, it is kind of blurry. That's weird because that's blurry, but like when you look at the top is pristine. It's very sharp. So I don't know why that's blurry. That's very weird. Okay, that aside, like I said, I mean, the cover is gorgeous on its own. And then we have the back. Oh, here you go. Here is what the original cover looks like for the UK. I definitely like this way better than the US edition. I feel like we got hosed in the US, but we'll see when I read it because the US edition could be more accurate to what the book is actually about. Then we have Under the Dust Jacket. I mean, I think I like this the best. This is like the prettiest alternate cover that I've seen so far. I also like the turquoise on there. And then we have the back, which is also beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And we have some artwork on the inside. I'm really hoping I like this book. This one is not signed and does not have a digital signature. Oh, it does. Kind of. It's reproduced on here. And then we have the back, which is different artwork. Now, the artwork is gorgeous, but it's not telling me much of like a story that's making me actually want to read the book, which is making me a little bit nervous. But I am going to have faith that I have loved everything that Stephanie Garber has written so far. I am hoping that I also like this one. That is the adult Fairyloot. So at this point, I would be doing our last book only box, which would be the Owlcrate edition. However, it's not here yet. It's not here yet, but it is coming today. So that will be tacked on at the very end. So if you're really interested in what the Owlcrate adult looks like, keep waiting. It is after all of the other boxes that I already have. That one just took a really, really long time to get here. Let's move on to... Ooh, I'm trying to remember what these books are, and based on that is what I open up, but I don't really remember what these are. So I guess we'll just go into the Fairyloot, which is, I mean, look how big this box is. Like, it's literally massive. So we're gonna open this one up. I do think there's a blanket in here, which would explain why it's so big. Let's open up the Fairyloot and get a little bit of a sneak peek. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on in here. Very first thing, it is a blanket, and it's really cute. It's a little bit of a different material than what we're used to, but it is Emily Wilde's. I like the color scheme. I'm gonna have to show you guys in like a separate clip what it looks like fully. Let me see, because if it is a repeating design, I can just show you like this. But if it's like a full design, then I'll have to show you an extra clip. But hopefully, oh, it's okay. It's one of the thicker ones. Okay, I should have known that because whenever it has like this, it's generally a different texture or feeling. Oh, it is a full design. It is a full design, so I'm gonna have to show you guys with a separate clip. I'll throw this in the hallway so I do not forget, because that is something I'm really bad about forgetting about. Guys, stop. This is like the cutest blanket I've ever seen in my entire life. It's got the dog, there's a fox, there's a cat. I don't remember a cat or a fox in the series, but that might be something I forgot about book 2 or is in book 3 because I've not read book 3 yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's stunning. I am so glad that I ended up showing it like this instead of just trying to show it to you guys otherwise, because this is probably my favorite blanket that we've gotten. Oh, and here's the spoiler card. We have the Fairyloot October 2025 marked by magic. Oh, okay. I saw what the book is. Would not ever have remembered that because it's not something that was like super on my radar. Next item. I'm so excited about this, and I'm probably gonna set this up to actually do today because I've been really enjoying puzzles lately and listening to my audiobooks, and I'm currently listening to an audiobook for my new shorts series that is gonna be on Instagram. So this is my little thing that's, hey, if you're not following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. Go follow my Instagram. It's down below. Go follow it because I'm going to put a series of shorts up on their reels, whatever they're called. See, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at social media, but I'm not sure if they're going to become YouTube shorts yet, but they're definitely going to be on Instagram because I'm trying to engage my Instagram a little bit more because it is easier to talk to authors and publishers and you guys and do polls over there instead of on YouTube. That's just kind of how it works. That's unfortunately how it works. So if I had it my way, I would only do YouTube things. I will still never be on TikTok. I can't do it. Next item though is a puzzle. Look how beautiful that is. I did not like this book. This is one that I DNF'd. I'm not a fan. However, I do like Axio. So I still love the art style. I'm really hopeful for their next books. This one just wasn't for me, but I do think it's a beautiful cover. I'm really excited to do this puzzle. And I think is it a 1,000-piece puzzle? It is a 1,000-piece puzzle, which is so exciting and kind of terrifying because they're very small pieces. I've already done one of these and it's very tiny pieces. Next up, we have the next bookmarks. Air of Storms. Ooh, I have read that. See, this is why it's so exciting that I've actually read these books because now I know what things are. So Air of Storms, wasn't the biggest fan. I think I gave it a 2.5. I am going to continue the series, but it was just fine. Like it needed a lot more editing. It needed more editing and more thought to some things because naming your main characters Blaze, I couldn't with that. So let's look at some of the artwork. We have this one. We have that. See, I'm really glad I did my nails because they look so much cuter. This is beautiful artwork. Okay, and then I think I'm at the beginning. Yeah, because there's only 4. These are absolutely stunning. I love them and I'm really excited to use them to read the second book, and I'm probably gonna have to reread this one, let's be honest. I am loving that we're doing this. We have a set of overlays. I am very excited that pretty much all the books are now coming with overlays. I just love artwork. I love artwork. I don't necessarily love them in the books while I'm reading them, but I like flipping through the books later and like, ooh, I remember that scene. Ooh, that was such a good scene. So depending on the artwork, I've been very much enjoying having these overlays as part of all of our books. So obviously our book of the month is going to be Thorn Season. So let's look at the different artwork we have for these. So first up we have, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm trying to make sure the light doesn't get in the way so you can see all the detail. So that's one. Oh, there's some different characters. Okay, there's 2. Ooh, I love the dress. The dress is so pretty. 3, and then we have 1 more. Ooh, this might be my favorite. That's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, fantastic job with this artwork. Now I need to remember to actually put the artwork in the book. I've been getting better about that. I spent a whole day tracking down all of these and putting them in the books. Again, I do wish that they actually had like the numbers on here and not just in the spoiler card. I think that would be a lot easier if they just put it on here, but that's like a tiny little gripe. Next, we have the bookmark that is made from the spoiler card. And then we have our 2 tarot cards. And this one is the Hermit, and this one is Strength. So I'm kind of like over the tarot cards. I feel like a lot of people really like these tarot cards, so that's to each their own kind of situation. I just don't like do anything with them. They're not my favorite thing to get. I would rather like a small art print instead of like just character artwork. I'd rather just like a very beautiful art print, but I don't think that is going to happen anytime soon. I think everyone likes them except for me. And we're down to the book. So we have Thorn Season. It's pretty. It's very, very pretty. I like the blue. It's very muted. I'm trying to remember what the original looks like. I know what the US edition looks like, and it's fine. It's very different from this. I do think I like the artwork on this better. I'm gonna have to put up, do they have a reverse of the original? Yes, okay, hold on. We have a reverse of the original. I don't know what the original looks like. I don't know what the color is. First of all, front cover, stunning. We have the spine, which is also beautiful. And then we have the back of the book. I really do like the blue. Then we have the sprayed edges. We have the top. We have the bottom, and then underneath, ooh, okay, we're matching the overlays. I'm liking this. We're matching the overlays, but first, okay, yeah, this is way better than what the original looked like. I know the US one is like pink, but I don't know what the UK one necessarily looks like, but that is what they did. I'm assuming they changed the color. I bet it's probably pink too, but I would have to look. Underneath, we have gorgeous artwork. This is actually my favorite thing about these. I feel like I've said it before, but when we have artwork printed directly on the hardback, it is my absolute favorite thing. So that is that. We have the spine. We have the back, which is also beautiful. I like what they did with this. I think it's a lot of fun. So opening it up, we have some elaborate artwork. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. That might be some of the most elaborate artwork I've seen on one of these books. Then we have an author letter. And then, yeah, this one also doesn't have a hand signature. They're moving away from the hand signatures, which if they just did a survey talking about the hand signatures and what you prefer with digital signatures. And personally for me, the signature is not a big deal, but I know for a lot of people it is. This is also absolutely beautiful. So stunning job with this book. I am very, very excited. It sounds very up my alley, young adult fantasy wise. Looking at the spoiler card, we have the puzzle, which was designed by Runa Marudi, inspired by The Floating World by Axie O. We have the foiled bookmarks by Lady Mora, and they are Air of Storms. They are the characters Blaze, Flint, Halden, and Fox. Then we have the blanket by Julie Reinhart, and it was inspired by the Emily Wilde series. Then we have the overlays by Sammy, and it is inspired by Thorn Season, and then it has all the chapters where they go. Collectible of the month is the, let's see, Thorn Season, Alyssa the Strength Guard, and Keel as the Hermit. And that is the Young Adult Fairyloot box. And we are on to our final box of this little segment, because it's going to cut to me probably wearing different clothes. Potentially. I like to keep the continuity, so I might be wearing the same thing. But depending on when it comes, because I don't know how, our mail is all over the place. Sometimes it shows up at like noon, sometimes it shows up at 6 o'clock at night. So depends what time of day it actually shows up. But we are on to our last full box, and that is the Illumicrate. I can't remember what this one is, and I'm really mad about it. Oh, I remember what it is. Just based on the artwork. So we have In Every Life. I'm really excited about this one, and I'm also really nervous what this cover looks like because I love the original hardback. So I'm really kind of fingers crossed that this is phenomenal, because that original hardback, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But yeah, In Every Life, October 2025. Let's get into the box. We have a lot of stuff in here. Oh yeah, okay. I originally actually was thinking about skipping this box. I'm really glad I didn't, because of things that I've heard about this book. But I originally got this because I wanted the book plot. So we got to do the book plot first. So here is the, ooh, it's a white one. Okay, interesting. It definitely matches like the vibes, which is really cool. So we have the Eternal Life, Rebirth, Metempsychosis, and Eternality book plot. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm trying to get that little glare off of it, but it's, as usual, very beautiful. I love collecting these. I absolutely love collecting these. And again, it has come absolutely perfectly, which is something I'm always terrified of because they are very fragile. Yeah, there's the book pot. I do think I'll put it in the middle. I'll put it in the middle. There are some that I like a lot better, but I really do like the design of that one. Next up, we have a fabric item and some more squiggles. The squiggles love this jacket. So we have some sort of fabric item. The Cruelest Fate packing cubes are Infinite Fates. If you guys are part of the book club, you know how I felt about our Infinite Fates. That was a 1-star read for me, but I can see pretty designs. Oh, okay, we've gotten these before. This is now, I think, my 3rd set of these packing cubes. I don't need any more of these. Like, I swear there's like trends. Like, I swear these companies look on like AliExpress and stuff, and the newest trendy thing they pick up, slap a design on it, and send it out, because every time I get something new, inevitably I get it in 2 other boxes. So I do think that that's the case. So I've showed these before. We have the packing cubes, and it's just a cute little design. I mean, it's nice. They are handy dandy. I will use them. It's just, they were fun the first time that I got them. So I am excited for people who only get Illumicrate and don't get the other ones. So this is a really, really good item to get. I always have to remind myself that I get all the boxes while other people do not get all the boxes. So if you're getting this for the first time, that is awesome. I am rolling up the sleeves because these things are getting everywhere. Next up we have, oh, cross stitch. I'm behind on my cross stitches. I'm like so behind, but I love getting these. So Worlds Collide cross stitch kit inspired by Godly Heathens by H.E. Edgman. Oh, okay, let's see what this one looks like. I have not read Godly Heathens. I think I attempted to read Godly Heathens and it like wasn't my style of book, so I am not going to be reading this one, but I think it could have a beautiful design. So as usual, whenever I show these, it comes with everything that you need, which means it comes with the oh, I don't like this design. Oh no, I do not like this design. I don't know if it's just badly rendered. Oh, I don't like this. This is the first design of a cross stitch that I have not liked, but it comes with everything that you need. I'm not going to undo it too much, but you can see like there's the design that's built in there, and then there's your cross stitch stuff, and it does come with a needle as well. Yeah, you can see there's the needles right there. So it comes with everything that you need. And honestly, people talk all the time about how they don't want to do cross stitch like these kits because they don't know like how to do it, but I would look up a very basic like how to start a cross stitch on YouTube and then just have fun with it. Like, you don't need to do all of the stitches that they tell you to do it. Like, there's so many different types of stitches. You don't need to do them. Just do it as fun. Like, if you don't want to like really learn how to cross stitch, because I don't know how to do the intricacies of cross stitching, I just kind of do my little sewing for fun. So that being said, you can do this any way that you want to and still have a good time with it. Next up, we have this little thing. It is Immortal Ascension Shaker Key. Ooh, I love shaker key rings. Inspired by Heaven's Official Blessing. I'm gonna have to read that because I think this is now like the second or third item that I've gotten that's Heaven's Official Blessing. So I feel like I'm missing out on this, and I had never really heard of it before. So I definitely feel like I've been missing some things. So we have a little shaker key ring. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so obviously there's little shaker bits on the inside. Looks like there's some daggers, 2 daggers and an umbrella. And if you've never gotten one of these before, there is a film. Let me see if I can start peeling the film off to show you guys, because I didn't know when I first got one of these that there was films on these. And it feels like you're breaking it. It feels like you were scratching the surface off. I promise. You are not. You are not. It is a film on both sides. It should not be gummy. Like if you're scratching at it and it feels gummy, the film is on it. Let's see if you can see this well. So there is a film on here that you have to peel off, and there's also one on the back as well, but I won't go through the hassle of doing that right now. There's a film to protect the acrylic because acrylic scratches super easy, so make sure you peel that off on both sides, and it's much clearer when you do that. We are now down to the book. So the book is The Isle in the Silver Sea. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm always mixed results when it comes to putting people on covers, and like I said, I really like the original cover, so I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, this one's fine. It's kind of how I felt about the second Death of Locke. I like this one better than I like the second death of, oh my gosh, the second death of Locke. I'm literally staring at it and I still can't see it. I like the artwork of this one better, the people. I do think, yeah, the artwork is definitely more to my style, my taste. I like how that looks. The title is very pretty. I like the color scheme as well. I also like the spine. The spine is really pretty. And then we have the back, which is really cool looking. Yeah, so I mean, it's fine. And I do like that. I do like that, and I think it fits really well. I think the top, yeah, it's just, oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. We have the sky, and then it continued with the waves. I like it. I think I like it. Ooh, I do like this. So nothing under the dust jacket, but on the hardback, mine's a little scratched up, but that's okay. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, let me get a close-up of that. Wow, that is so pretty. So you can see a little bit of the, oh, maybe you can't with this lighting. There's a little bit of scratches up here, but you really can't see them that much. That's so pretty. We have the spine, and then we have the back. Then when we open it up, we have more gorgeous artwork. Oh, it's so pretty. We have the signed page, and as usual, I can never tell if they're digital or not, so don't ask me. We will look at the spoiler card in a second. And then we have the back, which is more beautiful artwork. The artwork of this edition is actually phenomenal. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, that is everything in the Illumicrate. Let's look at the spoiler card. Looking at the spoiler card, we have the Eternal Life Book Pot by Chatty Nora. We have the Cruelest Fate Packing Cubes by Olivia Mitchell, or Print Yourself Mad, and that's inspired by our Infinite Fates. Worlds Collide Cross Stitch, designed by Forensics and Flowers, and that was Godly Heathens. And then the Immortal Ascension Shaker Keyring, done by Amanda Smurfy, with inspired by Heaven's Official Blessing. And then did it say that it's hand signed? It is digitally signed by the author. See, I would have never known that. Looking at that signature, to me it looked hand signed, so I'll never know the difference if I don't check. Right, so that is the final of our full boxes, and we are going to cut to opening our final box, which is the adult Owlcrate. And this is exactly what we're talking about because it is 7 o'clock at night. I just got the notification that this arrived in the mailbox. So I had to walk all the way to the mailbox, which is actually a really, really long walk because I do live in the woods. So in the dark, and it's very cold. So we were here to finally finish up this unboxing, and it is with the Owlcrate adult box. So without further ado, finally, the adult Owlcrate. And we have the book. It is Red City by Marie Lu. This is Marie Lu's very first adult release, I believe. I've read their duology, which I really liked, and then I own the Legend series. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get into that one, but I'm really excited about this. I've heard really amazing things about it, and I think it just sounds so fun. And I kind of like this cover. I really like the original cover and what they did with it. So I'm just kind of okay with this one. I really, yet again, don't like the spine. I feel like I've had issues with their spines pretty much the entire year except for like the Floating World. I just do not like how plain the spines are. Then we have, and this looks off center. I really don't like how this looks either. I'm kind of disappointed in that. That's so upsetting. So we have, that looks good. So the top looks good. And the bottom looks okay. It's just the middle that just seems very off center. That's really disappointing. So underneath we have, wait a minute. Why wasn't this the cover? What are you talking about? This is so much better. Like, look at that. That's stunning. Yeah, that's, I'm definitely gonna reverse this if I end up liking it. I don't understand, because this is so much better. That's so weird. That's phenomenal. I absolutely love that. I love the art style for that. It's just a very strange choice. So yeah, not the biggest fan of this, but I do absolutely love this. So I'm really excited about that. The actual hardback, we do have a lot of artwork. Again, spine's just not, oh, you know, okay, let's look at it. So we have this. I think this is really, really pretty. Very pretty artwork. We have the spine, which is fine, and then we have the back. I really like the back artwork. The back is really, really pretty. Then underneath we have, yeah, we have some more artwork. This is nice. That's pretty. I like the style. It's got like a watercolor feel to it. And then we have the author letter and the signed page. And then we have the back artwork. Again, I do actually really like this artwork. Big fan. So anyway, that was what we were waiting for. That was the Owlcrate adult book for October. That brings us to the end of this video. So this is the October stack, and there's actually a lot of stuff that we're not going to be reading for this video. So obviously we're not reading Good Spirits, we're not reading Emperor of the Dawn, and we're not reading Alchemy of Secrets because that's our November book club pick. So when we get to reading all of our October books, we will only be reading Red City, The Isle in the Silver Sea, and Thorn Season. So it'll be pretty chill video, I think, which I'm excited about, and I feel like I really need. I think out of all of these, my favorite cover is definitely Alchemy of Secrets. The one that I'm most excited to read is probably The Isle of the Silver Sea or Red City. I have a lot of high hopes for Red City. So with that final little show of the books, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely make sure to subscribe to miss any future content. Make sure you leave a comment down below what your favorite design was, your favorite box was. If you want to leave a comment but there's nothing else that you want to say, leave believe a Red City. Let's see, what is Red City? Red City has a lion on it or a fox. So if there's a lion or a fox emoji or any type of zoo animal, if they don't have those. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.